Hey VC, it's Travis once again, back with another vinyl update. Just have a huge stack of records to go through today. I've picked up a lot of stuff over the last week or so since my last update, and just a killer stack of records that I'm very excited about. I am actually still waiting on one record in the mail, something I ordered off eBay. And it's been about a week now, and I haven't heard anything from the seller. I emailed them this last weekend, and no reply, nothing. So it's got me a little worried. They got good feedback though, so I'm hoping that things will just straighten out, but in my opinion it's just very disrespectful and unprofessional to, not communicate with your buyers, you know what I mean? I can live with delays, if things happen, I understand that. Just at least communicate that with me, let me know that there's a delay, that you're working on my order, and you're sorry for the inconvenience or whatever, just communicate that with me. I'll understand. But just to not reply to emails and stuff though, it's just very unprofessional. So anyway, I'm hoping that things straighten out and I get my record. I was gonna wait to do this update until I got that, but since it's taking longer than I thought it would, I have to do this update now because I just have this huge stack here. But anyway, just a little rant there about online buying. I usually don't have too many bad experiences with online buying, to be honest. Everything's been pretty good overall, but it's always on the records that you really want too. It seems like if you maybe pay a little bit more for a record, and or if it's something that you really want, you always seem to have some sort of issue with it. But maybe it's just all in my head, just because it is something I really want, and I'm just kind of paranoid. But anyway, let's just get into it here. I picked this up, Dead Kennedys, Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables. Picked it up on CD, found it at a thrift store for a couple bucks. Thought that was pretty cool, so we are listening to that in the background right now. I also found this at that thrift store, The Doors, Riders on the Storm, backed with Changeling. I thought that was a really cool 45. Both tracks off of LA Woman album there. Really cool. These other 45s here I actually found at an antique store here in town. This stack of 45s has been there for a while, and I just kind of went through it again and picked out some more stuff. So picked up Suspicious Minds by Elvis Presley, backed with You'll Think of Me, on this Gold Standard series. I'm not a huge Elvis collector and stuff, but Suspicious Minds is one of my favorite Elvis songs, so I thought that was a cool find as well. Fats Domino, Blueberry Hill, backed with Bo Weevil, on the Silver Spotlight series. It's kind of like a reissue series, I believe. I do have Blueberry Hill already on 45. I think it's an original on Imperial, but I think this is like in really nice condition. Yeah, it's like spotless, so picked that up as well, and these were really cheap. Electric Light Orchestra, Telephone Line, backed with Poor Boy the Greenwood with the picture sleeve there. Telephone Line is just such a great song. I just love that song, so picked that up. I also picked up Don't Bring Me Down and Dreaming of 4000 by the Electric Light Orchestra. Don't Bring Me Down, another one of my favorites by them. Just a jam. Aerosmith, Crying, backed with Walk On Down. This is from '93, I believe, both on Get a Grip. So a little bit later, Aerosmith, not my favorite era of Aerosmith at all, but not even my favorite song. I really don't even care for the song that much, but yeah, I just had to pick it up, it was just one of those things. And actually, as I was going through these 45s down there, Crying comes on the radio that they were playing in the store, so it's just kind of a coincidence there. And the last one here, Johnny Horton, The Battle of New Orleans, backed with All for the Love of a Girl, the Columbia label there. I love that song. It's kind of weird. It's just one of those songs that I don't really remember anyone in my family listening to, but it seems like I was always kind of familiar with the song. So I don't know where I first heard it, but I remember listening to the song as a kid somewhere. I don't think it was on any of my parents' LPs or anything like that, but yeah, I do love that song though. It's a cool song. So those are, oh wait, we got some more 45s here. These are actually from the antique store where my honey hole is, but this is from a different seller. Got Hey Jealousy by the Gin Blossoms, and Found Out About You, which I'm surprised. I guess the Hey Jealousy is the B-side on this one, but this was a really cool find. You know, the 90s stuff again. These were all $1, so it was pretty cool. More 90s kind of stuff. Ace of Base, All That She Wants, Back to It, Don't Turn Around on Arista Records there. Again, Ace of Base, you know, laugh all you want, I guess, but my mom used to listen to them all the time, and it's just kind of cool to find them. I'm 45, I guess. Another 90s, Melissa Etheridge, Come to My Window, backed with If I Wanted To. Looks like they're one's from 93, the other one's from 95, on Island Records there. And Tom Petty, You're So Bad, backed with Love Is a Long Road, both off of Full Moon Fever there. So it appears that these were probably out of a jukebox, just the way that they, well, along with all the other stuff that was in that stack, and just the condition of it, the jukebox 45 seemed to leave like these weird scuff marks on them, where it's not really like a scratch, but it almost looks like one of those like disc doctors, you know, like you use for your CDs, where you put it in the thing and you spin it around. It almost looks like that in a way. They play fine though. So I found those today for $1. I got some more honey hole finds on the way here. So okay, let's get into the LPs here. Just again, killer stack. When I went to go pick up that Dead Kennedys and the Doors 45, I was at a thrift store in Wisconsin Dells, and next door is the Baraboo, Wisconsin, I talked about in my last cassette update, Spin Shack in Baraboo, Wisconsin. So picked up a bunch of cassettes there that I already showed on my channel, and then picked up this stack of LPs here. They didn't have a whole lot, but I went through and actually picked out quite a few, I guess. I mean, there wasn't, I wish there was more, I guess is what I'm saying. And these were all pretty decently priced. I think the first one here was this one was $3, the Best of Electric Flag. I don't have any Electric Flag albums in my collection yet, but this one I thought was pretty cool, for $3. That was the most expensive one. The rest of these were all $2. Pet Shop Boys actually shared this one on the Facebook page, and really enjoyed this one. I wasn't very familiar with the Pet Shop Boys prior to this. You know, a group that I always had heard of, never really listened to, but yeah, when I saw this for $2, I'm like, you know, we'll check it out. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was awesome. This one has actually been on my wish list for a while. El Dorado by ELO. I don't come across this very often, actually, but this was like in excellent condition too, and really, really awesome record. Can't get it out of my head. Again, just one of my favorites by them. They just wrote so many great songs. But yeah, I was very, very psyched to find this. Yes. This one, Marvin Gaye's Greatest Hits, kind of just a compilation of some really early songs. I don't think I really knew any of these ones from, you know, early Marvin Gaye, but it's on Tamla Records. It was pretty good though. It's a little rough, but it was pretty good. And this was actually sealed, Passport, Sky Blue. It still has the shrink wrap on it, but I did pop it open and listen to it. I thought this was pretty good. It wasn't bad. It was a little different, but for $2, I was like, well, why not? You know, so it looked interesting. That's why I picked it up. But a group I'm not very familiar with, so yeah, I'll have to, you know, dig into that some more. Alright, I had to use the bathroom real quick. I'm back now. Let's get into the online finds here. Picked this up on eBay. Vance over at the VK Lounge actually just picked this up as well. Miles Davis, Live Evil. Wow, this is excellent. Stellar. Look at that. Oh yeah. This is actually possibly an original first pressing, or a really early pressing anyway. It's not a reissue, I mean a recent reissue anyway. But it's in really nice condition. Yeah, cool gatefold there with a bunch of snapshots of Miles there. But just jazz fusion up the wazoo. I just love this stuff. I mean, really enjoyed this one. So, if you ever see that, pick it up. I'm telling you. So, who's the black private dick that's a sex machine for all the chicks? If you guessed Shaft, you're damn right. Because this, finally got this. I mean, I see this around all the time, but it's always beat up and always like overpriced too. And I got this for a really good deal. It was like $5. Yeah, I mean, excellent condition. Just a killer album though. Needed that one, but yeah, I really enjoyed that. Also got Marvin Gaye, I Want You, another one that was on my wish list for a while. Don't come across this very often. Another $5 find on eBay. This is a very sexual record. So, I mean, I don't know if it's safe to listen to this when the kids are around. I don't have any kids, so I don't have to worry about it, but just saying. But excellent stuff, though. I really enjoyed that. This one I was stoked about. Depeche Mode, Some Great Reward. Yeah, my first Depeche Mode album here. Original Sire records with the inner sleeve here. Glorious. It's in absolutely fantastic condition. Been listening to that quite a bit. So very happy to have that. Just an excellent record. Let's see. I think that wraps up the online buys. The rest of the stuff here is all honey hole finds. So we went out there today. He had actually just updated it today. Actually got a chance to meet the guy that brings out all the records out there for the first time. I've been shopping there for 4 years or more now, and I've never got a chance to meet him. I've talked to him, email, you know, and stuff, but I actually got a chance to shake his hand and thank him for bringing in so many cool records. So it was really cool to meet him, and he brought in a bunch of cool stuff, and I was actually kind of communicating with him on email and stuff, and I sent him my wish list, and so he brought in some things that were off my wish list, so I really appreciate that too. It was really cool. This one was actually from a different trip, but I picked up Blackfoot Strikes. You know, kind of like your country rock, southern rock kind of in a way, hard rock. Very good though. I really enjoyed it. There's the Train song is actually one that I heard on the radio a really long time ago, and I remember actually calling the radio station and asking them, what was that song with like the crazy harmonica solo at the beginning, and they told me what it was, and I just really enjoyed that song. But yeah, cool find. These are all from today then. I got the Animals, I guess maybe self-titled, I guess. Includes their hit House of the Rising Sun. This was 55 cents. A little bit cheaper than normal at the Honey Hole. The Honey Hole is not like your dollar bin, you know, it's usually a couple bucks. Actually, the majority of these were all around $5 too, so overall pretty reasonable, especially considering the condition as well. This one's a little beat up, but very happy to have that. It's actually, it looks like it'll play fine, but we'll see. Yeah, Cheap Trick in color and in black and white. Yeah, this one was actually on my wish list, so I think he brought this in because of that. But it's just in excellent condition, and another Cheap Trick album that I needed. This one was kind of just like a blind buy again. The Association Birthday. It just looked really interesting, and I know that Noah, Hold the Music 97. I don't know what happened to that guy, but hopefully he's still around. He, you know, VCLT'd that Association album to me a while back, and really dug that. So thought this looked really interesting, so I picked that up as well. So kind of a blind buy. Donovan, Mellow Yellow. Again, it kind of looked interesting. I do know some of the songs on here. Donovan, you know, why not? Neil Young, Trans. You know, I got most of Neil Young's. Well, actually, I think I have all of his albums up through all through the 70s and the early 80s and stuff. And this is from, I think, like 82. Yeah. So, kind of moving into the 80s Neil Young. I know it's kind of not his best output, but I picked this up. Thought, why not? Oh, and he brought these two in. Oh, I was just so happy about these ones. These ones he said that he saw on my wish list, so he brought these in especially for me. Mahu Vision Orchestra, Apocalypse. This is the album that I heard David Sequoia Flame playing on his channel, and he was talking about this album, and it got me to check out the Mahu Vision Orchestra. and just have been really digging them. And so really happy to have this now. Yeah, I need to spin that in full. I mean, I listen to sound clips online. I need to totally vibe with that. I need to spin that. And then this one too, Birds of Fire. Yeah, another one by the Mahavishnu Orchestra. Very excited about that as well. Rory Gallagher, Tattoo. I just love this cover. It's just a very cool cover. Apart from Bob's name there at the bottom, just looks like it's in excellent condition. Another Rory Gallagher one there. Another Marvin Gaye off the wish list here. In Our Lifetime, Marvin Gaye, in shrink wrap. Tamla Records, excellent condition. So psyched about that as well. I saw some people vibing with this on the Facebook page, and I picked up their little EP not too long ago, but the Alarm Declaration. So decided to pick this up. This one has actually been out there for a while, so this wasn't a new arrival. But yeah, pick that up. Gotta give that a spin yet. Actually, I just got home, so I haven't really listened to any of these yet. And this is Harry Nilsson, Son of Schmilson. Kind of looks like a companion piece to that Son of Dracula album that Craig sent me recently. But yeah, if I find Harry Nilsson laying around, I'll pick it up. So I thought this was a cool find as well. And possibly the find of the day, MC5, Kick Out the Jams. This is the uncensored version here. Yes, with the liner notes on the inside, with the profanities on the record. Oh, just glorious. It's actually in pretty good condition too. It's on the original Elektra label there. Kind of like your tannish gold label there. And with the inner sleeve in there as well. I'll just leave that in there. You know, the sleeve has some little damage. Looks like there was some stickers up here on the top. You know, spine looks pretty good. There's a little bit of splitting, but the record, I mean, it has its marks, but it plays really good. It sounds awesome. So I do have another copy of this as a censored version that's in really nice condition too. I think it's like a later pressing though, maybe from the later 70s. Oh, but I'm so excited to have this. Killer. He was telling me about this in the email too, so I made it a point to go out there and make sure I was there to pick this up. Excellent. So that is the vinyl update. Hopefully it's not running too long, but I hope you all enjoyed. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you guys think. Any questions? Ask away. You know, whatever. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Peace.